The only issue is that these large tech companies that exist today are either too lame, too greedy, or too morally bankrupt to even think about rewarding its users.
Welcome to Weblin Local to Global, the show that proves that there is no point to drinking decaf coffee. This is your host, Makai, founder and CEO of Weblin. Our mission is to build a world where we're all more involved in our communities, and we're glad you're here and to join us in this future that we are building. In last week's episode, we talked a little bit more about the problem that we're trying to solve: the rise of technology, loneliness, and depression. If you haven't checked out that episode, I recommend that you do check it out so you know what's up. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the phases that Webblen's going through to solve this problem and then some. However, we have to have an understanding here. What's the real big goal that we are on? What's really the goal? We are creating an app that pays you and rewards you for using it and attending events and building your community. Kind of crazy, right? To have a company that actually rewards and pays its users. What's incredible is that this is possible today, especially in the tech landscape. The only issue is that these large tech companies that exist today are either too lame, too greedy, or too morally bankrupt to even think about rewarding its users. Here's an analogy of what's going on right now. Imagine you have a farmer, and let's say this farmer's name is Facebook. No correlation to what's going on whatsoever. And this farmer has a bunch of cows, us, the users. What this farmer does is milk us and sell the milk to whomever is interested and keeps all the profits to itself. Imagine this milk is data. Yep, you heard it here. We are getting milked for our data and we're getting nothing from the experience. The Zuck is sucking us for our data and we're supposed to sit back and say thank you for the experience. I don't know about you, but
that is not good.
Here's another issue with what's going on right now. COVID-19. 47 to 53% of the jobs lost from COVID-19 is never coming back. On top of this, we still have the issue of AI automating more and more jobs every day. Any jobs that can be automated eventually will be automated. What will the new economy look like, especially for those who don't have skills or interest in the tech side of the economy? Final issue. How do we organize communities and call for changes in a more impactful and efficient manner? I must say, the fact that we have a system that requires violence, death, protests, looting, and so much frustration in order to see any sort of change or to bring up conversation for change is quite appalling to me. If you believe otherwise and think that the system is good, representative of the people's voices and all that, and what we have going on is the best it's ever going to be, then damn, I'm sorry, and may God have mercy on your soul. So we do have those three problems. You have an issue with these huge tech companies milking us. You have a issue with COVID-19 and the loss of jobs that are never coming back. And then you have the issue of the way that we are organizing our communities and making changes happen in society. All three of those things beg for a social economy to be created, for people to be rewarded and paid to find events and build their community. That's why our team, Weblin, is coming in to save the day. Here are the 5 phases that we are going through in order to realize this vision on the mission that we're on. Phase number 1, proving that it's possible. We've already done a little bit of some events, some parties, some concerts, even a couple of gaming tournaments. And the app is already developed and available for download. It only gets better. Would love your feedback. Download it now. It's on iOS, Android. You know what's up. Get involved. Join the mission. Phase number 2, early adopters, event hosts, and community builders. Now, if you fall into one of these 2 categories, pay attention. If you either A, sell tickets to events, or you host events on a regular basis, or category number B, you have a vision for what you want to see in your community, whether it be a change or to create a community to get together for a certain hobby. It doesn't matter what it is. We have a form for you to fill out. Check it out in the link below. Otherwise, visit weblin.io/communitybuilder. Again, weblin.io/communitybuilder. In order to join this mission that we're on and be one of the early adopters. It's 100% free. Spots are limited. Time is limited. Hope to see you there. Remember, the early bird gets the worm. Phase number 3, beginning the social economy. After we've gotten through the phase of our early adopters and our early community builders, we are going to be working with groups of people to make sure that they are part of this, that they get to be the start of this social economy. Some people will begin getting a full-time income, showing up to events and building their community. And as we improve on this, make it more efficient and make it more reliable, we will be growing this social economy to be able to be sustainable. We're taking a portion of our profits received from advertisements, ticketing, sponsorships, and also leveraging cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology to make sure that this social economy works in a way that changes the world for the better. Phase number 4, improving the social economy. Because there's risk of exploitation and people trying to cheat and game the system, we don't want Weblin to turn into a Black Mirror company. If you guys haven't seen the show Black Mirror, it has to do with a lot with dystopian tech futures and a what could go wrong scenario. And a few people have even brought the idea up that we're possibly a Black Mirror company in the making. And what we're trying to do is be on the right side of history and not mess up that badly. We want to create a system that rewards everyone, right? And that is what we're doing. And then finally, phase number 5, supporting communities solving big issues. Whether it be climate change or going to Mars, we need communities, we need people to get involved on a regular basis in order to advance humanity to solve these issues. But no, we're having issues right now because of the pandemic, a lot of greed, and a lot of stubbornness and refusal to seeing and accepting what the world can be as opposed to glorifying what the world currently is. So those are 5 phases. Phase number 1, proving it's possible. Phase number 2, early adoption. Phase number 3, beginning the social economy. Phase number 4, improving the social economy. Phase number 5, saving the world. That's the episode for today. In next week's episode, we're going to be talking about what life will be looking like after we beat COVID-19. I'll be joined by 2 members from our team, co-founder and Chief Marketing Officer of Weblin, Nate Thorson, and Chief Networking Officer of Weblin, Komo Tamsa. It's going to be a pretty fun, insightful conversation for you guys, and we're looking forward for you to join us. And remember, if you're an event host, you sell tickets, or you are interested in becoming a community builder with Weblin, we have a form for you to fill out, link in the description below, or weblin.io/communitybuilder. Spots are limited, early bird gets the worm. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Or if you're listening to this via podcast, be sure to leave a like or review, because all the support helps push this mission forward. Be sure to download Weblin on Android or iOS. We're at 1,800 users right now, and we love seeing that number grow every day. Join the mission, support the vision, find events, build your community, get paid. Take it easy. Talk to you next week.